wank, don't wank. Hands up! Hands up, not allowed to wank.
But guys, what? That's my whole thing.
Rubbing myself up against a wall. Darren, stop! You can rub yourself up against a corner of a wall or something.
Oh, so does that not count?
There's a creepy guy in a hood watching you from a balcony.
As soon as I see the dude up in that window move, I just go, wanna come with me, Bodger? Hey, buddy, how's it going? We're looking to make friends,
And
stay
goes
there.
down and grabs a dagger out.
This is Colton Wraith. Give me more information, you're not very talkative.
Make a persuasion check, see if you can get this guy to talk.
Do you want to do an intimidation check, Bodger? You're with me.
Intimidation! Intimidation!
I brought you for a reason.
Six.
Plus
7.
He just absolutely minded the yells. Intimidation! No, 13.
13.
I go
vaguely
17 plus
intimidating.
10.
Okay, with 27.
I just go, oh, f***ing hell, Bodger. Please tell us.
Please, come on, buddy. Please tell us. You recall that one of the major purviews of East Halden is that of loneliness and isolation, and he is. When you arrived and said, we just want to make friends, that was actually probably one of the worst things you could have said.
Oh, no.
Because he has deliberately isolated himself in order to worship the Darklord that he worships. And he's not seen people in a while. And he was trying to get away from you. And you notice all this, and so you change your tactic, and you're like, you give him some space, give him some isolation. And you're like, tell us what we need to know, and I'll be out of here immediately. And you change your tack to that. And he goes, what do you want to know?
I'm just, looking all chill now and not wanting to fucking. I don't even want to be friends anymore. I want to know, where they are. Where is the Eclipse? Are they still hanging about?
The Eclipse took over from the Proud Hand, succeeded where the Proud Hand had failed. Adventurers came through and defeated the Proud Hand here in the town. And then what was left to the rats. The remnants, and so the Eclipse rose again.
And the Eclipse is still in town?
The Eclipse is everywhere. The Eclipse is happening.
Specifically in town?
You get the impression that he means it's like a thing that is happening, like the Eclipse is coming. He's kind of like a guy with a sandwich board saying the end is nigh.
Yeah.
You get the impression that he's like saying that the Eclipse has been started, and it's an inevitability now that the Dark Lords will return.
So the Proud Hand cult and the Eclipse cult are both two different cults that just both worship East Halden.
The Proud Hand specifically worshipped East Halden. The Eclipse worships all of the Dark Lords and wants the Dark Lords here on Earth, or here in the material world, or whatever you call this place. The mortal plane.
Was the Proud Hand the name of the cult in Isolation Games, was it?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Zane I'm going to be a little bit more direct. Where is Zane Shadowsoul?
You got a 27.
Yeah.
There's Darkwood.
Darkwood?
I don't want to go to Darkwood.
You don't necessarily need to. Like, Zane and the rest of the Eclipse is happening because of the Dark Lords rising in power. If you do what he's been told about Lako'thec, you will reduce that anyway. So you can just cut him off from the back end without actually defeating Zane directly.
Okay. Any other members of the Eclipse any powerful members of the Eclipse in Wraith? I'm just thinking we could talk to them about...
Wraith belongs to East Halden.
What's the ultimate goal here?
You could ask.
I'm thinking if we can find a powerful magic user, we can talk to them about what...
you could ask him about Lako'thec. He worships all the Dark Lords.
Do you know... are you a member of the Eclipse?
I'm a member of the Eclipse.
Amazing.
Do you know about Lako'thec?
Do you know about...
You're getting too close, and he's like, I don't like you.
Hey, so we walk away.
Do you know about...
We're just leaving. Before we go, just wondering, do you know about Lako'thec?
Lako'thec is new.
Do you know what he...
Lako'thec is bringing the Eclipse.
Oh.
He's bringing the Eclipse. We're just going...
Lako'thec's arrival has kicked off the Eclipse.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Say it again, sorry?
Lako'thec's arrival has kicked off the Eclipse. Like, it's because of Lako'thec that the Eclipse is starting.
Do you know what his kind of specialty is? What do you call that?
What's his vibe?
What's his vibe?
What's his purview?
We're just leaving, but...
But just before we go.
Revenge.
Revenge. Look at you. Look at Bodger.
Hey, what's Gareth's purview?
Revenge.
Okay, so that.
Look who comes crawling back to the front line.
What?
Bodger. He knows. Look at that. No,
Well, we found out together.
Well,
we were both there.
Whoa, no. To be clear, I found out.
No, we were both there talking to him.
I found out.
You just fucking asked him,
You were
Bodger.
going to try and be all like sneaky, and I just directed approach.
Well, maybe if I just asked him, he would have said it.
Direct approach.
Not me if I ever. What's
Much more intimidating.
outrageous. Well, you know what? Fuck you.
Revenge.
Revenge. Oh, that makes things tricky.
Yeah.
You prick.
Wait, how? What have you? What have
Because
you
we're
jumped
trying to get revenge on Laethal, but in order to not get, so we shouldn't get revenge on Laethal and let Laethal complete his plan. But that means Lako'thec will come back.
Then that
so
makes
we need
no
to stop,
sense.
So in order to stop Lako'thec, we need to get revenge on Laethal. But if we get revenge on Laethal, we're strengthening Lako'thec.
Yeah. Okay, crazy guy.
But where you can also see on the quest log, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
it says kill/save Laethal.
So if we
Save him, we kill Enderlin. Don't get revenge on Laethal. As you know, me and Laethal are best friends.
We're not friends, Baradu. Just in the wind.
Just send out a spell
Why would
to
I
just
want revenge?
constantly
Why would
say
I want
that.
revenge on my best friend?
We're not friends, Baradu. Revenge. I figured it out. I figured it out.
You're not even with the two of us.
Yeah, but I just get a slight feeling. Revenge, I got it.
Just he's standing in the.
Holy shit, it's revenge!
I think it's revenge.
Me and Gareth are just playing cards.
Oh, you win again.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's because you don't know how to play.
Because I'm just sleight of handing
Just like
all the
all the
cards.
cards.
Like,
He's just got it all of his
man,
money.
you have exceptional luck with these cards.
lucky. You're
Can I have
so
some more
lucky.
gold now?
For this next round, how it works is you close your eyes.
Remember, this is close these eyesies. Okay, it's
Can't see my cards.
game.
I'll
Oh no, you
I'll tell
got
what
nothing.
cards
I
you
got all aces. I win.
Oh, all right.
I reckon you genuinely, Bob should get some gold from this guy. You get like, how much gold do you get from him?
You get
Close his eyes. Another round?
you get 13 gold and 12 silver from Gareth.
Great. I love
Well,
it.
it seems like
Guys, it's our job to keep this character alive for as long as we can. He's like a pet.
I think we're heading to everything is in
Thanks,
Godon now.
Gareth.
Let's just head to Godon.
Gareth is coming with us,
he's
and
our
we're
new
going to
pet.
be best friends.
He's going to come with you and help you.
But before we leave this little cult, maybe I just neg him. I make him feel nice by negging him.
Nice.
What's a good neg? By the way, your like whole vibe here. Oh, yeah. Like I thought you were cool, but the sullen eyes. Oh.
It's because the girls won't talk to me. so I see, like, what's the point in looking after myself?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
not going to look after me.
Yeah, I mean,
The girls
like
aren't going to talk to me anyway.
I mean, drink some water, maybe.
If the girls aren't going to talk to me anyway, it's all their fault.
And then I don't want to portal us back, so we're walking back down the stairs. I'm sorry.
How fucking dare.
Yeah. Oh, man, you really, that's annoying.
So now
Do you
Bodger and Barry is trudging.
Man, you really, it dragged you into this. You didn't ask
More
for
than-
that.
What? What's the?
More than a minute has passed, so I will tell you that the wild surge was each time you cause damage to a creature or object within the next minute, you are overcome with a deep sense of guilt.
Oh, Jesus.
So if it happens in the middle of a fight, you then, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then you have to apologize for the damaging things.
Okay, happy days.
We
Back to the
translate
square.
that information.
To everyone.
Gareth's specialty is is revenge.
Yeah, we also let Gareth know.
Oh, that's fascinating. Now, on to Godon.
Sure, as your prisoners.
Your prisoners.
Follow me.
Very good.
Here we go.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I am a knight of the realm.
Bang up job.
I am a knight of the realm. I've been doing this for many years.
I
Yes,
can
you
tell.
have.
I can tell.
You should get a badge for this.
They'll give you a medal when you get us back to Godon. You'll be.
Perhaps. I don't do this for the honours. I do this for the
That's
good
so
of the land.
selfless of you,
I do this for the good of the land. All right, so he leads you guys out of Wraith. If there's nothing else you want to do in Wraith,
I'd love to give this head to the rest.
walking around with a head the whole time.
Were you
Guys.
interrogating the guy before this whole minute?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
No, it was in
Advantage
my
on his
bag of
Your bag of holding.
On the way out, can we just go to the Wraith military? I just want to drop this off. They've been looking to kill him.
Yes, of course. Probably should mention to them that you've killed the main warlord of the opposition.
That's what I was thinking.
It's probably smart. Probably should have done that last night, really, shouldn't we?
Really?
Gareth, we actually really need to take Pirag's head to the Wraith military. Is that?
Oh, you mentioned that. I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
yes.
so if we could actually just go there, that would be great.
Right, yes, of course.
Anyway, on the way out then, and he takes you guys out of the south gate of Wraith, and another little while, a few miles until like you pass the farmlands and stuff, until you see where the army is sort of set up camp, or the remnants of the army have set up camp. As you approach, you do see the people in the blue gear and whatnot, and he says, "They shouldn't. They hopefully shouldn't have cost you. You are my prisoners, after all."
Exactly.
This is probably a big detour for him, but he was just happy to do it.
Do it anyway.
It's a pretty large detour.
Right.
But so we're going to go that way.
Okay. I should probably come with you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm your captor, so I should probably stay with you.
Rightio. Captor, lead the way then.
Oh no, you lead the way. I don't know where we're going.
Just to get this straight, us as your captives, you're just going to let us wander away and
Yeah,
just
you go where you need to go, and you need to go there, so I'll follow.
Okay.
I mean, out the south gate, when we're going, when we're going west.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thanks for taking us. Thank you.
He approaches and gives his position. I'm Sir Gareth Digbury of the Knight in the realm of Azarim. Blah blah blah. Gives his little arcade and says, "These are my prisoners." And one of the guys in the gate goes, "Why have they got weapons?" He goes, "Oh yes, sorry. Would you mind handing your weapons to me?"
We'll give them to you later.
After we're done with this.
Yeah. We'll deal with all this stuff first, and then we'll.
That makes sense. The guys say, "I mean, technically by the laws, he is your prisoner. So they are your prisoners. So like, we can't enforce. But you should take the weapons from them."
No, Gareth, you should take our weapons tomorrow.
Take them. We'll take them on the way.
It's impractical to do it now, but later.
I'm on horseback.
How could you
we've got a whole
possibly
thing.
take all of our weapons?
Anyway, what we wanted to let you know is we have defeated Pirag.
And by we, he means the four of us.
Yeah.
Defeated Pirag, here's his head.
You're gonna have to get the colonel. You're gonna have to get the sergeant. Whatever. They send off for somebody who turns up. Introduces himself and says, "Sort of, you exposition what's happened." He does recognize you all as the wanted fugitives, Paradude and the Dickheads.
But don't worry, we've been captured.
We've already been captured.
Gareth has got it under control.
It takes some convincing from Gareth.
We've already been captured by this guy. Don't worry.
It takes some convincing from Gareth, who has a low intelligence but a very high charisma, and so manages to eventually persuade this guy. Don't worry, it's all under control. If they wanted to try anything, they would have by now.
I could have slit his throat last night.
He could, and they didn't.
I was a prisoner.
They are my prisoners. Don't worry, I've got this under control. Eventually, the let's call him a lieutenant. I don't know the ranking order, but he's high up enough to be in charge. He just like thinks that Gareth is being like, "Don't worry, I've got them in." Like that Gareth knows something that he doesn't, and he's like, "Oh, okay." So eventually, just trust him to be like, "Oh, he's obviously got this. He's obviously got this sorted under some sort of magic or something." Yeah. And so he lets you guys leave again. But they are now aware, at least, that the orcs have been severely wounded with their hierarchy.
And by the way, tell everyone that Baradun and the Dickheads did it.
Check it out.
Where did you get that from?
Oh, don't worry, this is the thing I had.
This is the shirt that you stole off that nobleman that you never actually wore.
No, let's just check it out.
And I just put a little minor illusion on it that shows that.
Makes that. That's interesting.
We killed Pirag.
Right.
And Pirag
What are we getting out of this? We've told them we
don't know.
It's just money. I mean, is there a reward? Is there some kind of reward for this?
This is an active war. We don't tend to put bounties out on the.
We're just getting good credit.
War.
We're getting good. As I say, tell everyone Baradun and the Dickheads did it. Maybe vote for us. I don't know.
Vote for you? What?
Don't vote for Lako'thec.
But
the lieutenant's like, let me get this right. You're trying to say that you're going to be running for High Sorcerer?
Well, yeah. Once Gareth Digbury takes us back to Gurdorn as prisoners,
you're doing a great job, Gareth.
We're gonna stand a fair trial, and then
you expect that you'll be found innocent, and then you'll run for office.
I mean,
So either
many years ago, Tronald Dump did it. He got indicted and then went to prison and then ran
again.
Ran again, yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, good luck with that. Thank you for this. He points down to the head on the floor.
Really, no gold.
I don't know what the f***'s going on.
You don't have to sacrifice.
There wasn't a bounty on his head. He was
no reward.
A war
you don't have to
criminal.
sacrifice. You don't have to keep fighting this guy. Nothing.
We appreciate what you've done for the lands of Azerim.
Thank you. Thank you. It took that much to get that out of you. You're welcome. All right, that's all.
Onward.
That's all.
Follow me.
Lead the way, Gareth. You're the man.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
As you're on the way, you just hear the guards being like, so they were under some sort of spell, right? Was there invisible bindings that we didn't see, or like ropes or something? Must have been.
Totally.
He must be way more powerful than we think.
It's so powerful.
He rides on away, and you start to head, continuing south because you have to head to Woodstock and then head west from there.
At some point, I just want to try something. If we just stop walking, will he keep riding? And he does for ages.
Just for a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't notice his perception.
Gareth! Yep, just a thought. There he goes.
He's so fucking dumb.
Wow.
Wait,
It's not even dumb, really.
Surely he'll notice. He'll notice. Just hold on.
It's just oblivious, you know.
Just watch. He'll notice.
Wait, stop for a bit, guys.
Oh, sorry. Did you need to use the bathroom? Yeah, we just rides back towards you.
Yeah.
Did you need the toilet break?
Yeah, can we just have a quick toilet break?
Of course. Yes. Cool. Just wait for you. I'll give you your privacy. There's a bush over there that I won't be able to see. If you want to head into the tree line, I won't be able to see it.
I want him to deliver us now. I want him to successfully deliver us.
Oh, yes, sorry. What seems to be the problem?
We stopped.
We were just thinking that maybe,
yes.
maybe you should keep an eye on us because we're your captives and we
Right.
stopped walking.
Of course. Silly me.
Keep
right.
us under control.
Right you are.
Yeah. Okay. See you later.
Wow.
He's so fucking dumb.
Should we teach him a lesson? Should we go that way?
We got to keep him alive.
I gotta keep him alive. We gotta keep him alive, and we need him to get us there so he can get all the praise and all the like.
But then we
Exactly.
escape.
I reckon,
we'll escape later.
once when we get close, we just zip around Gurdorn to go visit the Storm Giants, and we'll just get him to wait on shore.
Yeah.
You say that he's got a low. You said earlier he's got a low intelligence.
Low intelligence.
I could eventually.
Charisma.
I mean, it's going to take a lot of days, but I assume it's going to take multiple days rather to get to Gurdorn. I could make a permanent image of the four of us.
Because I don't mess with it. Because then he'll deliver us, and then they'll be like, "This is an illusion. You're an idiot," and he'll get in trouble.
I don't want that.
And I don't want him to get in trouble.
You're right. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just press on.
By the way, Gareth, I meant to take this opportunity to have a chat with you about.
Yes.
My apologies for that armor that you needed
Quite.
quite a while ago now.
About
Busy, we
4
were
or 5 months.
we were busy. I was got
As I
caught
said-
up in this whole thing, and that's why I couldn't deliver it to you. But I just want to
I
apologise.
see.
I know how much that would have meant to you.
It would have meant a great deal, but I
I
appreciate
just
the
want to
apology.
apologise formally for that.
I must in turn then apologise for my actions in besmirching your name.
No, not a problem. Glad that's sorted.
Very big of you,
I'm glad
Bodger.
it's water under the bridge.
Yep, water under the bridge.
God.
Are your legs hurting? I can offer you Sebastian for a little while if anybody needs to take a break. I don't mind walking for a little bit if you want to.
No, you're fine. You're
saddle
fine.
up.
Yeah, actually, I'll have a go. And I just go. And I just take off.
Make me an animal handling check.
Oh, you're not gonna.
Right here.
Don't do this thing. Don't do it to him.
7 plus 2, 9.
9. So it's a warhorse that is well trained, so he doesn't like buck you off, but he does gallop for a bit and then kind of slow because the horse is like, "What's happening?"
Right, just keep going.
And you just kind of keep him at a canter.
But you're
at
not
that
going
point.
to mess with. So you come back.
No, I'll come.
He's coming back,
So
right?
so go ahead and come back.
He's definitely coming back.
Good.
Okay, wait. Everyone shut up and do the thing where you come back. Turn around. Don't mess with Gareth because he's.
No, I just want to ride away for enough time that Gareth starts going.
No, because he starts getting worried.
Quite a distance.
He's ready.
He's a friend of yours.
He's a friend. He'll come back.
He'll come back.
And he knows his
needs to-
obligations as a prisoner. He'll be back.
Just needs to
I think he just
exercise
needs some
a little
fresh air and
fresh air on the
Yeah,
face.
just go
It's
find a
important.
nearby water hole. and
Yeah.
Go
He'll
for a
be
little
back.
Just have a
swim.
short rest while the rest of them catch up.
Yeah.
There's some on foot.
Then I ride
Eventually
back and I just looking a bit clean and refreshed. And I'm like, all right, thanks for that, Gareth. There you go.
No, not a problem at all. Anybody else want
No,
to?
thank you. No, thank you.
I'm good, thank you.
So,
No, he gets back on his horse and I'm like, I just rode off with his horse.
And
all
he's got a
of his
Saddlebags
all of
as
his
well.
gear.
All of his
Everything
saddlebags.
in the saddlebag, yeah.
Yeah, I helped myself to some of his rations and stuff.
He sheathed his blade on that sword. He doesn't have any weapon. He didn't stand here with any weapon.
So if nobody else wants to also steal his horse, he continues riding outwards past the countryside, rolling hills and such in the direction of Woodstock. Woodstock being a sort of a crossroads town just on the northeast of Lightwood. You head south of Wraith to get to it, and then you have to take the road west from there. He's going to cut the corner, as it were, not go all the way to Woodstock, because you would have another problem there. You notice as you are approaching Woodstock, though, as it's on the horizon, that it is it's got a palisade wall around it now, which it never used to have. The orcs, when in the previous times that they've come through, the previous armies and the wars that you've been with and stuff, they never really hit Woodstock because there's nothing major south of there except Alderkeep, and Alderkeep's too well defended for the orcs, so they never bothered going south. They usually miss it, but for some reason they've now decided to invest in a palisade wall. You see that there's guards on duty there as well, kind of looking out your direction, but you're still a couple of miles away as you're sort of trudging over the farmlands and such. Gareth is going to continue sort of leading the way, and for the rest of the day you just walk essentially. Eventually it starts to get dark, and he says, "What say you? Should we set up camp? Is that
Just so
is this
the whole
appropriate
way
for
going
you?"
Along, every so often I could just get my mage hand and just tickle his nose.
You know what, Gareth? That's a great idea. We should find a nice little cuddly place.
Does that work for you?
Does it work for you?
It works for me. We can find a way to place.
Let's
set
Good
up camp.
idea, Gareth.
He starts to set up his camp. He gets off his horse, finds a nice place.
Want me
at
to
the
help
side
you
of the
take
road.
your armor off?
If you wouldn't mind, yes.
Would you mind giving me a hand removing my armour? Can't sleep in it. Would be preposterous.
You want us, your prisoners, to help you take your armor off?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It's a little difficult on my own, and it's been quite a hard day already.
Sure. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah,
right?
why not?
Wouldn't I?
It's been a difficult day. If you wouldn't mind holding that,
Unbelievable.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll hold your weapon too.
Thank you.
And you
takes his
don't have
saddlebag.
any spare rations, do you? That we can...
Yes, I've got food for the journey. I had enough for my battalion, and they all died in front of me, so that was nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, not.
Would you
not,
like to talk
not,
about that?
Not pleasant. I'd rather put it down deep in a box.
Okay.
Put that box in
I
a
don't know
bigger
if that's
box.
healthy, man. You can talk to us.
Maybe once we've gotten to good on, I
Persuasion check. 13 plus 10.
Just waiting him to talk to you about his
Oh, this is going to turn into a Dirk situation.
I won't let her.
He gets his
I won't
tents.
let
He
her.
gets his tents out and like starts to set up, and then as you're helping him take his armor off, he's telling you about his squadron and
Looking at the veins pulsing in his neck. It's so fucking easy.
how sad it all was when they encountered the orcs, and how they were fine and expecting orcs. They were ready for them, but then what they weren't expecting was the foul abominations of Soul, the ghosts and the undead, the zombies and the skeletons and things that started to roll in. You can take an orc down with a single wound to the leg, and then you get the advantage in the fight. Then you can finish them off. But if you wound a zombie's leg, they don't even stop.
Don't worry, Gareth. We won't leave you.
Gareth, it's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
And then you hug him and
I know, man. Don't do this, man. Don't do
not your fault.
No, don't do this, man.
It's not your fault.
Gareth.
No, it's
It's
Not your fault.
It's Gareth. It's not your fault.
No, don't do this.
No, Gareth. It's not your fault.
Don't do this, man.
It's not your fault,
No, I
Gareth.
don't. I know.
It's not your
It's
fault.
not your fault,
I know.
Gareth.
I know. Don't do this.
It's
man.
not your fault.
fault. I know.
It's
not your fault, Gareth.
Okay, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
tries to push you.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Hopefully most people understand that reference. It's not your fault. Not as cultured, if not.
Yeah.
He sets up
like
camp.
them apples.
He sets up camp. That's the second time. Just the episode that just came out, you used that reference on him as well. Referencing that maybe too much. We set up the camp. He tells you about the squadron that he was leading. He seems like it's upsetting to him, but he's a professional. He's a knight of the realm. These things happen.
It's not professional.
It's important to him that he keeps a stiff upper lip and deals with his duty first before dealing with
the prisoners.
Dealing with mushy things like feelings and things and PTSD. He offers to cook for you guys as he gets his cooking utensils out.
Great.
Absolutely.
Cooks you up some simple
really
foods.
good.
Oh, thank you. And it's an old recipe that my old squadron leader used to teach me as well. A game of cards or anything before we go to bed?
I think
I'm getting the hang of icy closies. I don't have any money left though. Can we for rations or
What else?
I've got this cool.
I've got my sidearm.
I've got this really cool card game. It's called Draw. You just pick a card out of there. One card. Pick one card.
Was this card,
Baron, what are you doing?
which he then. Jesus, I didn't have this prepared. Where is the? Let's have a look. Table.
I could probably get it up quicker.
Let's
Possibly.
find out. All right. Items.
You better not kill Gareth. You better not
It's
explode.
not going to kill it. It's a deck of illusions.
Oh, okay. Go.
I've got the whole thing. What'd you get? I've got it.
I got the Jack of Hearts.
Jack of here. A druid. Oh.
A druid gets a little friend.
I was hoping for that to be a little bit more horrifying. Oh, well.
He draws a different one that's funner than that.
He draws a fire giant.
He draws a fire giant. Holy shit! You have to give me that card though, because he's drawn it from the deck.
I don't know if I have the 10 of diamonds. I have the 10 of hearts. What's that? A cloud giant.
There you go. He draws the 10 of cards. He goes, "What is this game?" So I draw this. And
Yeah,
what
draw a
do I have
card.
to do with this?
Yeah.
I throw it down on the ground.
Yeah, then throw it on the ground.
Throws it on the ground, and instantly, someone resembling, very similar to Crick Nicholzoon, the two-faced cloud giant that you guys fought, he emerges from this thing and starts like summoning stuff. And he goes, "Oh goodness! I think your magic has gone awry."
Quick, Gareth, fight it, Gareth.
Runs to
Save us,
Sebastian,
Gareth.
up onto Sebastian, grabs the lance that's in like the little side piece, and he just starts charging down this cloud giant. You guys watch as he just plows the lance right through the cloud giant's kneecap.
Well done, Gareth. You beat it.
You
It seems like it's an illusion of sorts.
Well, you figured that out, and that's the game. You win.
Oh, I see. What a wonderful, light-hearted game.
That's a great game, isn't it? You win.
Bit of fun. Light-hearted fun. I like that. Oh, what a fun game. We should play that again sometime.
Yeah, we should.
Well, enough excitement for today. I'm going to bed.
It just makes me want to bully him, you know?
Don't you
He
dare.
just gets into his bed and just snuggles up.
Before I go to sleep, I do 2 spells.
Okay. First one is no. And the second one's a no.
Hey, Gareth, do you want to join? We've got a little club.
Yeah.
Brothers for Life.
Yeah.
But a little thing where we us three, we kind of.
Do I catch anything when he does a spell?
We've got a little club. We call it Brothers for Life. So we just kind of go like, put your hand in the middle.
Put a hand in the middle.
Oh, I'm not. You are Gareth. Oh, it's
Brothers for life.
Yeah.
repartee amongst prisoner and prisoners. That's good.
Absolutely.
Mutual
He's
respect,
not
as you were
part of
talking about. Oh, he's not a part of it?
Don't worry, I've got my own cool club.
Oh, I see.
I'll tell you about it.
What is your cool club? What's the main thing about it?
You cast spells every couple
What kind of spells? Just
spells you like casting.
What kind of spells?
Deception check.
How many are we up to, by the way?
30.
30. Okay, cool.
What kind of spell was it?
A spell that I know.
Oh yeah, what's that?
One of the spells I know.
Wait, be more specific, you.
For the next 4 hours, you debate this back and forth until eventually
I'm not going to
have
let you sleep.
Yeah, I don't need as much sleep as you, Barry.
I cast sleep on myself.
I cast flick nose.
That's great. Genuinely do it. Let's start messing with Baradine. I think it's at the point where we need to-
PvP, no.
Oh, he's not on PvP. Unfortunately,
But does
you try and
keeping him
flick
awake count as
It
PvP?
does, because it'll give him a point of exhaustion, which is not something he's allowed.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
eventually
cast-
you get bored of trying to f with him.
I
and
just
you
draw
guys-
dicks on his
You
face.
just draw dicks on his face. That's not mechanically going to change him in any way, so
PvP
I'll allow
allowed.
that. You draw dicks on his face while he's sleeping.
I one in the morning.
And I just make things annoying. I just go into his like saddlebags and side
Good,
bags,
yeah.
and I just
Yes,
mix everything up. I tie things up in really tight knots.
Yeah, what has he got in his bag? Do stuff. Like, does he have a potion?
or him?
Tip it out.
Oh, me.
Tip it out. Tap out a potion.
Yeah, I tip out all of his stuff on the ground.
Yep.
I hide it in places.
I totally support this.
Okay. Oh, fucking hell. What is in this thing? Okay. Oh, God. Is that a bit of Yaris Goldhorn? Fucking hell, Paradune.
I tie things up into really tight
This is genuinely happening. You're laughing like it's not happening. It's happening.
Go into his boots and just like take the insoles out.
Yeah, I put a little rock under his insole.
Yeah, you're the man.
So he's always going to
All right, so in the morning, it's an unpleasant experience, but you put it on.
I put a bunch of like dry grass
No,
down
you tipped
his
out the
top.
potions. You tipped them out.
Well, that would be PvP.
How's that PvP?
Because
You're actually affecting something about the mechanics of his game. This stuff's just flavour.
I get all his books and fold all the pages.
Yeah.
Crease them all.
Yeah.
Dog ear every page.
In the morning, we copy paste our inspiring.
Aid.
Blah blah blah. It's still there. Same thing. You know what? You should be making friends with people.
Friends with prison guards.
Oh, it's like
and
it's remarkably similar to the speech he gave yesterday. No, I like it. It's impressive that he's remembering exactly almost word for
let me
word.
ask you a question, actually. So, Gareth Bixby, if you had a hammer that was rightfully yours and it was taken by your brother and he tried to claim it was his,
Well, that's theft.
that would be theft,
That would be
wouldn't it?
against the law.
That'd be against the law.
It would be under
That's
arrest
what
for
happened
theft.
to me with my hammer.
Oh.
Because it's rightfully mine.
I see. But you got it back.
I got it back in the end.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That there is that similar sort of feeling of darkness that you felt in Wraith.
Hands up! No, Jack!
That means we can't wank. We can't wank. We can't wank.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check of Gareth.
Okay. On
Maybe
what?
he's an illusion.
It gives us all plot armor.
Yeah,
you know, So
exactly.
we don't
Kinda
really
does.
need to be worried about.
And it's going to make an attack at you, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Why is that always me?
Bodger, give me the hammer. No. It's not your fault, Gareth. Trying to think of another reference from that movie. Or
There's not. That's
something else to do with Matt Damon or something. But
Carpe Diem was a big part of that movie, I think.
yeah, carpe. Sure, carpe. How do you like them apples?
Them apples. Is that Dead
How do you
Poets?
like
I think
them
I'm thinking
apples?
of Dead Poets Society. I think you're right.
Yeah, which is Robin Williams.
Yeah,
But different
movie.
Rob- different
Really
Robin
good
Williams.
actor.
Earlier Robin Williams.
Yeah, Ben Affleck and stuff. So
Yeah, mate.
it's not your fault.